What's up, guys? Husky Shane here. If you saw in my last video, we unfortunately found some water damage in my front port back here in my box, and we ripped all that out. And now in today's video, what we're going to be doing is replacing it. Now remember, I told you guys we had that plastic, that 3/4 inch plastic that we were going to use to build the port pieces. That way, if some water did get in again, then that wouldn't warp up because that's waterproof, right? So anyway, guys, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient.
Wow, it did rain last night. So just to show you guys something, I mean, this plastic is obviously waterproof. It's all drenched and just wiped right off. I mean, this stuff is designed to go outside. So I don't know, building blow-throughs out of this material is a great idea. I mean, the only downfall is it's kind of expensive, but man, you could just have this, build a box, put it in your bed, don't even have to put a cover on it, and you'd have a waterproof box. As long as it was airtight, you'd have a waterproof box. Now, off camera, one thing I did do was just use some silicone and some other things to try to seal up that gap between the truck and the truck bed. I still really couldn't find where the water was coming in. I don't know. I don't know. There must just be a small hole somewhere. And then here in Arizona, when we get these monsoons, that, I don't know, just enough got in to give me some water damage. Anyway, I did do that off camera. Now, what I'm about to show you guys is me installing the new port, which is made out of the plastic pieces. A little bit of footage of me doing that, but basically, as you can see, I just used some PL glue, used a jack to kind of hold this thing up in place, and then landed some screws to hold it in there. So what we're going to do now is just let this cure. I don't really want to build on this any further until the glue that's on there cures. Then we're probably gonna do like some kill mat over this just to clean it up a little bit, and then build out of this port with my 12-inch sections, but I'll kind of bring you guys along as I do that. But right now we just have these plastic pieces in place so that if any water does get through here, it's hitting plastic, it's not hitting MDF. So there it is, guys. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking some kill mat and I'm lining the inside of the of this port here, so that really just to cover this big ugly gap right here, right? You can see that looks so much better than that. And then this will give me kind of a nice clean platform to build the rest of the port into. Probably am going to build a beauty panel at some point, in which case you're not going to see this gap anyway, but at least it'll be covered if we don't end up getting to the beauty panel right away. So this is how it started. I installed one piece. All right, and I'll just bring you guys back once I'm done with the whole thing. There we go. Look at that. That looks so much better, so much cleaner. You don't see this big hole, this big gap right here. So if I don't end up putting a beauty panel on it, we're not just staring at this big hole. Good, I like that. I like that a lot. That might even be good enough where I might not put a beauty panel on it. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see. All right, so what we're gonna do next is just start installing these port pieces. All right, we got all this ready to go. Got some pre-drilled holes so that I get all these screws in place nice and straight. So that's what we're gonna do next. Well, I didn't get all that on video, but I got the bottom piece and the top piece fixed in place. You can see I was using the jack and a hammer to really try to make sure that it was lined up and as square as I could get it, you know, before I tacked it into place, right? And this looks pretty good. This transition to here, I don't really know that I need a beauty panel. Like, this all looks fine. I might put one down here where I'm gonna have this closed off, but I don't know, man. For what it's worth, for the trouble, I think this looks good enough to just be like, screw it, you know? Because I think it looks pretty good the way it is, if I'm being honest. Oh, all right. Well, guys, it's done. The port is done. And this was a pain in the butt because this is all kind of tight in here. So I had to use my jack. Where is it? Yeah, that little jack right there to kind of span this out and then use my hammer to bump all these into place and then screw them into place. But that thing is solid now. That is part of the truck. So I think what I might do at some point is build like a beauty panel right here. I might just cover it with some kill mat. I don't know. But at least the port's in. And if I threw subs in it, it would play, you know. So that's about as good as we want right now. Well, if I end up putting a beauty panel on this, I'll certainly show you guys that. But it's done. The port is in. All right, so now that we have all of those little pieces put in, we need to cover it up and make it look a little prettier, at least temporarily. And what I use for that is some more sound deadening, the kill mat, just so it sort of matches the rest of that back wall there. Like I said, we are probably going to build a beauty panel, but I've got a couple shows coming up and I may or may not have time to end up doing that. So I wanted to just look somewhat presentable before I go to these shows.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
All right, well, you can see we've got this passenger side back seat in and mocked up. And man, it fits tight. If this port was any longer into the cab, that would not fit. But I already knew that, right? We test fitted as we went. That's why test fitting everything before you make it permanent is so important. Because if that was a ½ an inch longer, I don't think we would have been able to land those hooks up there. So anyway, making progress, getting these seats put back in here. And I'll bring you guys back once I've made a little more progress. Back seats are in. Oh, this stupid thing is finally put back together. Well, after pretty much working on this all day, everything is installed. Subs are back in. Seats are back in. Amp is back in. And I'm whipped. So this thing is ready to go for whenever the next show is, which is probably going to be next week. Well, there you have it, guys. I think it came out great. It looks awesome. I love that blue color. That stuff is sturdy and dense, and it's easy to work with. You know, you can just use the same power tools you would use on plywood. I like it. You know, I might start building more boxes and box pieces out of this material just because I like it so much. But anyway, we finally got that done. I think it looks great. I think it turned out great. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top?